afternoon, and welcome to Viking Field for today's game between St. Rita and your St. Laurence Vikings. First, the starting lineup for St. Rita. Batting first, the second baseman, number 2, Brendan Corain. Batting second, the shortstop, number 4, Jalen Greer. Batting third, the right fielder, number 39, Gavin Molly. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 27, Luke Napleton. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 3, Matt Callahan. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 20, Chris McDevitt. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 99, Bobby Atkinson. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 9, Matt Dunleavy. And batting ninth, third baseman, number 16, Sean McDevitt. And pitching for the Mustangs is number 15, Diego Covell. And now the starting lineup for your St. Lawrence Vikings. Leading off and playing right field, number 5, Jake Vera. Batting second, the catcher, number 25, Matt McCormick. Batting third, the first baseman, number 28, Vito Valinkis. Batting fourth, the shortstop, number 10, Matt Dornbos. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 23, Mark Babbage. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 7, Mike O'Shea. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 21, Alex Gasparo. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 8, Ryan Cummings. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 1, Luke Montgomery. Pitching for the Vikings is number 30, Matt Zahora. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon, baseball fans. Welcome to this edition of St. Lawrence Baseball. Today, the Vikings will be taking on a familiar foe, the Mustangs of St. Rita. The Vikings are coming off a loss to this same St. Rita team just 2 days ago. It was a tough loss for the Vikes as they lost in extras with a score of 8-7. Now for the lineup for St. Rita.
Leading off and playing second base, number 2, Brendan Corain. Batting second, the shortstop, number 4, Jalen. Leading off and playing second base, number 2, Brendan Corain. Batting second, the shortstop, number 4, Jalen Greer. Batting third, the right fielder, number 39, Gavin Model. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 27, Luke Napleton. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 3, Matt Callahan. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 20, Chris McDevitt. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 99, Bobby Atkinson. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 9, Matt Dunleavy. Batting ninth, the third baseman, number 16, Sean McDevitt. On the mound today for the Mustangs is number 15, Diego Covell. And now the starting lineup for your St. Lawrence Vikings, which will be postponed till the bottom of the first.
On the mound today for the Vikings will be the junior, Matt Zahora. Stepping into the box for the for the Mustangs is Brendan Corain, the second baseman. First pitch of the day is outside for a ball. 1-0 to start the ball game. That pitch is fouled off by Corain. Count evens at 1-1. Gloomy day for baseball here, but the rain should hold off. Temperatures are fine. Wind blowing to dead left center. 1-1 pitch on the way from Zahora is low for a ball, 2-1. Nice sized crowd here at Viking Field for this rivalry game. Here's the pitch. That one catches the outside corner. Count evens at 2-2. Nice spot there from Zahora.
How about now? Time called in the box by Corain. Can you hear me?
Pitch is low.
can hear
Count
me?
is now full to leadoff hitter Brendan Corain. This one is hit to Dornbos at short. Makes a throw on the run.
Got him at first. Nice run-through play by Dornbos to start the game. Stepping in for the Mustangs, the highly touted shortstop, number 4, Jalen Greer.
Jalen Greer is a Missouri University commit to continue his athletic career. Time
called
called.
in the box.
That pitch is low for a ball. 1-0 to start the at-bat to Jalen Greer. One-0 pitch on the way. This one's hit into shallow right center field.
Vera makes a nice running play, moving in on the ball for the second out of the inning. Stepping in for the Mustangs, the right fielder, number 39, Gavin Model.
A quick 2 outs here from Zahora, looking to make it 1-2-3. First pitch to Model, catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss from Model. Nice pitch there from Zahora, 0-2. This ball is fouled out of play. Count remains 0-2 to right fielder Gavin Model. This one's hit to
Guide into right center field. Vera calls off. Monty takes that one to end the inning. 1-2-3. Go the Mustangs, and the Vikings will get the opportunity to bat. Now batting for the Vikings, number 5, Jake Vera.
Pitching for St. Rita is Diego Koval. First pitch to Vera is outside for a ball. 1-0 pitch to Vera. Throws bunt, pulls back. That one's called a strike. Count is 1-1. Vera batting leadoff. Usually he bats second. However, the Vikes made a lineup change, moving everybody up and sliding Alex Gasparo down to 7th, who's usually the leadoff hitter. That pitch is low for a ball, 2-1. Matt McCormick moves up to second, Vito third, and the rest of the lineup following. 2-1 pitch to Vera. Low for a ball. Sounded like he said strike. However, he called that one a ball. 3-1 the count. Good early hitters count here for Vera. 3-1 pitch on the way. That one catches the outside corner for a strike. 3-2. Vera thought he had ball 4. However, umpire gave Rita the call there. Full count pitch. This one's hit back up the
Base
middle.
hit up the middle for Vera. Leadoff hit into center field. Vera was trying to call time. Umpire didn't grant it, but Jake didn't need it. Base hit up the middle. Stepping in, the highly touted catcher, number 25, Matt McCormick.
Righty-lefty matchup here. First pitch to McCormick is a ball, 1-0. Vikings with speed on first base in Vera.
Vera takes off for second. Pitches in the dirt. Vera will get in there safely.
No throw from the catcher, in fact. Ball was in the dirt. Vera, very, very nice first step. Gets there with no problem. Count is 2-0.
McCormick now has a runner in scoring position. Single will definitely score Vera here, don't you think, with his speed?
Most definitely. Any ball in the outfield scores a run here for the Vikings. 2-0 pitch on the way. That one way outside for a ball. 3-0. Count to the catcher, Matt McCormick. Pitch to him. That one catches the outside corner for a strike. 3-1. Pitch on the way from Koval. That one catches the outside corner for a strike. Count is now full, 3-2. Back-to-back full counts for the Vikings. Pitch on the way.
Outside
Way
ball
out.
for McCormick.
Back-to-back walks. I'm sorry. Back-to-back base runners for the Vikings.
Stepping in for the Vikings, the first baseman, number 28, South Carolina recruit, Vito Volinkis.
Nobody out here. Runners on first and second. Vito Volinkis with a chance to drive in some runs here for the Vikings. Vera takes off
for third. Great jump by Vera. Catcher might not even have noticed that he just swiped third. First and third situation now. Catcher will give his signs. Wonder what these mean.
2 steals already for Jake Vera. As we said before, very, very fast. One 1-0 pitch on the way to Vito. He hits this one on a ground ball to third. Throw to second in time. Throw back to third. So out at second. Fielder's choice on the play. However, runner still on first and third with 1 out now.
Stepping in for the Vikings shortstop, number 10, Matt Dornbos.
Pickoff attempt at first. Vito gets back in time. Vito, also a member of the Vikings basketball team, playing on varsity as a sophomore. He's also a very good basketball player, along with a very highly talented baseball player. First pitch to Dornbos in the dirt for a ball. 1-0. That one looked like a curveball. One 0 pitch on the way to Dornbos. That one is inside for a ball. 2-0. Good eye from Dornbos. Two 0 pitch on the way from Koval. Dornbos hits this one to the third baseman McDevitt. He slips.
Dornbos is safe. Not in time. Dornbos reaches base and drives in Jake Vera. Vikings lead 1-0. Stepping in for the Vikings, number 23, Mark the Cuban Missile Babbage.
Runners on first and second now with one out. Vikings now lead 1-0.
Great call by Andre. Andre at first base because he didn't miss the ball.
This one is popped up. First base line. First baseman McDevitt trying to make a play. However, that one is out of play. 0-1 to Mark Babbage. Playing left field today. First and second, one out for Mark Babbage. 0-1 count. Pitch on the way. That one's upstairs for a ball. 1-1. Vikings striking early here. Leadoff base hit from Jake Vera led to 2 stolen bases and a run scored. Only 1 out in the inning and 2 base runners now. Curveball. That one's in there for a strike. 1-2 the count. One and 2 is the count to Mark Babbage. Koval sets and deals. This one's low for a ball. Count evens at 2-2.
It works.
2-2 count to to Mark Babbage. Pitch from Diego Koval is outside. Full count now to Babbage. Good at bat here once again. Vikings showing great plate discipline early. Full count pitch here. He steps off. Looks at the runner at second. Holds the ball, however. Full count pitch on the way. Babbage sends this one in the left field.
Left fielder is caught by the left fielder. Great at bat by Babbage. Hit the ball hard, just right at the left fielder. Stepping to the plate, the designated hitter, number 7, Mike O'Shea.
Runner still on first and second for O'Shea. 2 outs now in the inning. First pitch to O'Shea is hit to center.
Center fielder camps right under that one. for the third out of the inning. But the Vikings don't go without scoring. They put up 1 run, leave 2 runners on base, and we will catch you in the top of the second.
Now batting, Luke Napleton.
Leading off for the Mustangs, the catcher, number 27, Luke Napleton.
Zahora had a 1-2-3 inning in the first, looking for the same here in the second, making quick work of the St. Rita Mustangs. First pitch on the way from Zahora, low for a ball, 1-0. Vikings sporting the black uniforms at home, while Rita with their throwback baby blue. One-0 pitch on the way from Zahora. This one is fouled off down the first base line out of play for a strike. 1-1. One pitch on the way from Zahora. Check swing. They're going to say no swing. Count moves to 2-1. Two-one pitch. That one's inside for a ball. 3-1 now the count to catcher Luke Napleton. That pitch is low and inside for a ball. Leadoff walk drawn by Luke Napleton.
Now batting, Matt Callahan.
Stepping in for the Mustangs, the center fielder, number 3, Matt Callahan.
Nice lead from Napleton at first. First pitch to Callahan is outside for a ball. 1-0 to start the at-bat. Zahora, 1-0 pitch on the way. This one's chopped to Dornbos. He can't make the play at short. Into the outfield.
Napleton will hustle into third. He's in there safely. And Callahan stays at first. Error on Matt Dornbos on the play.
Now batting, Chris McDevitt.
Stepping in for the Mustangs, number 20, Chris McDevitt. Steps in with a runner on third and first base. We'll see if Zahora goes right at him.
First pitch from Zahora on the way. That ball is outside. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one's outside for a ball, 2-0. Third base coach of St. Rita giving signs to the base runners and hitter. Runners on first and third, nobody out here in the top of the second. Vikes lead 1-0. Matt Sahora on the mound for the Vikings. 2-0 pitch, 3-0 pitch, 2-0 pitch on the way. In their first strike. Count is now 2-1. Big bounce back pitch there for Zahora. 2-0 count. Throwing in their first strike. Pickoff attempt at first. Got him at first.
Got him. Quick move by Zahora, catches Callahan off guard, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Big out there for the Vikings. As now there's only a runner on third. Good pickoff move by Zahora and great catch and tag by Vito. It's a hard play to make. 2-1 pitch on the way to McDevitt. This one's hit up the middle. Gas can't field it immediately. Throw to first. Not in time, and the run will score. St. Rita has tied it up. Another error from the Vikings in the infield. Now batting the designated hitter, Bobby Atkinson. Number 99, rare to see that jersey number in baseball, but I kind of like it. Runner on first, one out here. Zahora, first pitch to Atkinson is fouled off. That was a very hard hit ball, however, way foul. 0-1 count. Oh, 1 pitch is outside for a ball, 1-1.
Double play is in order here for the Vikings with a runner on first base.
One pitch on the way from Zahora. This one is fouled once again. Count moves to 1-2. Big pitch coming here from Zahora. 1-2 pitch on the way. This one's fouled back once again. Atkinson stays alive. Count remains 1-2. Another 1-2 pitch on the way. That one's in the dirt for a ball, 2-2. Nice stop there from catcher Matt McCormick. Prevented McDevitt going to second on the play as he kept it in front of him. Two pitch coming. This one's hit into the outfield for a base hit.
McDevitt going to third. Cut off by Dornbos, and McDevitt will be safely into third base. So that's a 1-out hit for Bobby Atkinson.
Now batting, Matt Dunlevy.
Runners now on first and third. 1 out for left fielder Matt Dunleavy. First pitch to Dunleavy. Outside for a ball, 1-0. One-0 pitch on the way. That one
just high.
Just upstairs, 2-0. Pitch on the way. This one's hit to third. Cummings running on it, and he can't make the play. Another fielding mishap for the Vikings. Coach Adam Lotus will call time and have an infield chat here. That run scores. St. Rita takes the lead 2-1 here in the top of the second. Umpire stepping in, trying to break up the chat here, and they will. Only one out in the inning. Runners on first and second for the 9-hitter Sean McDevitt. Tough inning for the Vikings, committing 3 errors. Zahora is only allowed 1 hit, despite 2 runs being scored by the Mustangs. First pitch on the way to McDevitt. Down the middle, first strike.
Good
0-1.
Good first pitch off speed there from Zahora. We'll look to see more of that from him as we move forward in this game.
One pitch on the way. This one's hit to short. Dornbos doesn't field it cleanly and throws it into right field. A run will score. Runner advances to third. Runner is now on first and third with only 1 out. Another error by the Vikings. And that will bring us to the top of the order for St. Rita. Second baseman Brendan Crane will step in. First pitch on the way. He bunts it down the line to Cummings, and that will be a foul ball. Runners on first and third with 1 out. Not surprised that St. Rita tried to bunt there to get a little sacrifice run in. One pitch on the way from Zahora. That one catches the outside corner for a strike. 0-2. Big 0-2 pitch on the way. Bunt. And they're going to say it hit him, but a lot of confusion out of the play.
That ball looked like the ball looked like it hit the batter running out of the box. Therefore, it would be a dead ball. Batter's out. Runner may not advance to home, which they did on the play, scoring another run for the Mustangs. Umpire's discussing this right now.
Don't put it yet. Umpire's discussing the play. This is a huge play here because it would add a run for St. Rita along with an out. And they're going to say they're going to call him out on the play. St. Rita coach wanting an explanation on the call.
Long discussion here with the St. Rita coach.
It is a very important game, so every run and every at-bat matters. Every out matters. As this is a CCL Blue game. There will be 2 outs. And the runners will still be on first and third, so the Mustangs only lead 3-1 still. And that will bring up shortstop Jalen Greer, runners on first and third with 2 outs. This one hit back to Zahor. He makes the play for the 3rd out of the inning. That's a huge out there as the Vikings only give up 3 runs in the inning. They now trail 3-1.
Great job by Zahor there, pitching out of the jam. Does a great job fielding his position on that last play. Vikings will get the opportunity in the bottom of the 2nd to hit and show what they can do at the plate. Down 3-1 early to the Mustangs of St. Rita. Leading off for the Vikings in the home half of the 2nd inning, number 21, Alex Gasparo. Gas getting moved down in the lineup from his usual leadoff spot down to the 7 hole. But I'm sure he has no problem with that. Anything to help the team out, get a different perspective, and we'll see what he can do for us here.
First pitch from Koval's in there for a strike. 0-1 to start the at-bat to Gas.
Gas shows bunt. Off-speed pitch high for ball 1. 1-1 is the count. Here comes the 1-1 to Gas. That one's in the dirt. 2-1.
Two-one pitch on the way from Koval. Inside corner. That one's called a strike. 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. That one's just a bit outside. Count is now full. 3-2. Full count pitch from Koval. This one's hit deep left field. Foul ball. Oh, that was a very hard
Off
hit
the
ball.
wall. Three-two pitch to Gas. That one's ball 4 low. Leadoff hitter aboard for the Vikings.
Great at bat there from Gas.
Stepping in for the Vikings is number 8, the third baseman, Ryan Cummings. Off attempt at first. Gas gets back in safely.
Ryan Cummings getting the start today with Zahora pitching. Cole, first pitch on the way to Cummings. That one's right down the middle, first strike, 0-1.
Cummings squares around a bunt. Pickoff attempt at first. Gas is back in safely. Cummings squares for the sacrifice bunt on the way. He pulls back. Strike 2 to Cummings.
Oh, 2 count now to Cummings. Gas on first. Nobody out here. Pickoff attempt once again. Alex is back in time. 0-2 pitch on the way to Cummings. That one's upstairs. Good eye. Count moves to 1-2. Nice lead for Gas at first. Another pickoff attempt. Alex Gasparo back in safely once again. Another pickoff attempt. Back safely once again. St. Rita very aware of the speed that Gas has. One-two pitch on the way. Gas goes. Ball is
safe. Gas is in there. Good throw by Napleton, but Gas just got under the tag. Beat the ball there as well. No. Yes, there was a ball.
Count is 2-2 following the ball and stolen base from Gas. Runner on second now. Nobody out in the inning yet. Cummings still at the plate. 2-2 pitch by Koval. Cummings hits this one to shortstop. They'll get the job done as Gas moves to third.
Good job by Cummings there, moving the runner over. That'll bring up center fielder number 1, Luke Montgomery. McHugh showing some great hustle over to third base.
First mound visit of the day for the Mustangs.
Coach McHugh, not even a challenge. Oh, wait, there's no race. There's no one on first base.
There's no one on first base, so there cannot be a McHugh race yet today. Hopefully we get one. His record on the year is 3-5-2. The speedy center fielder, Luke Montgomery, now up for the Vikes with a runner on third and 1 out. This one hit to second, and that will get the job done as the run will score.
Good job by Monty, getting the ball to the middle part of the infield, allowing Gas to score from third.
Now batting, Jake Birol.
Vikes cut the lead for the Mustangs down to 1. 3-2 is the score.
And that will bring up the top of the order with 2 outs. Jake Vera stepping in. First pitch is a ball to Jake Vera. Second pitch on the way. Shows bunt, pulls back. Another ball, 2-0. Good eye there from Vera. 2-0 pitch on the way. Vera shows bunt once again. Pulls back. That one's in there for a strike, though. 2-1 the count to the speedy right fielder. This one is hit skied to center. Center fielder Matt Callahan getting under it. He will make the catch to end the inning. Vikes get 1 run back. However, they still trail the St. Rita Mustangs 3-2. We will be back for the 3rd inning of play.
Now batting, Gavin Model.
Leading off the visiting half of the 3rd inning. I don't know who this is. What position is it? Right fielder Gavin Model.
First pitch on the way from Zahora. Low for a ball, 1-0. Zahora has pitched a very good game. However, the defense hasn't been there to back him up. 4 errors for the Vikings. They trail 3-2 here in the top of the 3rd. 1-0 pitch on the way. This one's chopped up the middle. Gas makes a nice play. Throw to first in time for the out. Quick out there for the Vikes. And that will bring up
The catcher, number 27, Luke Napleton.
first pitch to Napleton is a ball, 1-0. That pitch was a little low and away. Heavy cloud cover here at Viking Field. However, the weather is holding up. No rain today in the forecast. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one's high and inside. 2-0. Very nice crowd for a baseball game. Some people watching from the berm in left field. Wind blowing out to left field. 2-0 pitch in there for a strike right down the middle. 2-1. 2-1 pitch on the way to Napleton. This one's hit right back up the middle. 1 out, single for Napleton.
Now batting, Matt Callahan.
Stepping in for the Mustangs, number 3, Matt Callahan. Courtesy runner for the catcher, that is number 11, Jason Reese.
Callahan reached base on error back in the second inning and was picked off at first by Zahora. First pitch to him, in there for a strike.
Great
Nice.
slider there from Zahora, sneaking that one back door.
I was just going to say, very nice late break there on the breaking ball from Zahora. Beat me to it, Robbie. Good call. Count is 0-1. Decent lead at first. Pickoff attempt. Runner gets back in time. That pitch is swung at and missed by Callahan. 0-2. Oh, 2 count to Callahan is low. 1-2. One-two pitch on the way to Callahan. This one's hit right back up the middle.
Reaches out and gets that one to go right up the middle. Not a great piece of hitting, but it got the job done, sadly.
Now batting, Chris McDevitt.
Stepping in with 2 runners on, the first baseman, number 20, Chris McDevitt.
Runners on first and second now following that single. Back-to-back singles right up the middle for the Mustangs. McDevitt also reached on error and later scored back in the second inning. First pitch to McDevitt is low and away for a ball. 1-0. One-0 pitch on the way from Zahora. This one's hit to left field.
Moved into left field. That one is foul. Just foul. Just left of the line.
Vikings catch a break there, as that probably would have scored 2 runs on the play. One and one count to McDevitt now. 1 out, runners on first and second. Vikings still trail 3-2. Mustangs looking to get some runs here with the runner in scoring position. Zahora, the pitch on the way. That one's nice backdoor slider in there for a strike. 1-2. Very good pitch there from Zahora. Big pitch coming here from Zahora. Checking on the runner at second. Pitch is a 1-2. That one's fouled back by McDevitt. Another 1-2 pitch coming here.
We'll see if
Zahora
Zahora goes to the slider. He does. That one's hit back up the middle at gas. He'll take it himself. Steps on second to first. Inning-ending double play.
Big time double play there for the Vikings. Alex Gasparo making a great play to end the inning. Rita strands 2. They still lead 3-2, however, and we will be back for the Viking half of the third. McCormick.
We have an update from Bennett Academy, where Viking softball is taking on the Bennett Academy Red Wings. They are losing currently in the top of the 5th inning by a score of 2-0. Hopefully they can bounce back and bring home the dub.
1-0 pitch on the way to McCormick. That one's low for a ball. 2-0 pitch. Matt McCormick leading off this inning, followed by the heart of the Vikings order. 2-0 pitch. That one's in there for a strike. That was probably the pitch hit there from McCormick, as they are definitely pitching around him. 2-1 the count now. McCormick moved up to second in the order, usually batting third. That one's skied to right field. Model running back, and he makes the catch on the warning track. That ball was hit very far, very high in the air. However, McCormick just got under it.
We call that WTP, warning track power.
Could have used a little bit more juice there, just couldn't hit that one far enough.
A little bit of help from the wind, not helping at all. Blowing out to left field.
Very true.
Stepping in for the Vikings, first baseman, number 28, Vito Valinkis.
First pitch to him is low for a ball, 1-0. Pitch on the way from Koval.
Vito rips that one down the third base line. He'll round first and pull up and pull back into first.
1-out single there from Vito. Nice piece of hitting. And that will bring up the shortstop, Matt Dornbos. First pitch to Dornbos is in there for a strike. Catches the outside corner. Nice pitch there. 0-1 to start the at-bat. 1 out with the runner on first following the single from Vito. 0-1 pitch on the way to Dornbos. This one's hit to third. McDevitt makes the play. Throw to second. Throw back to first. Inning-ending double play there from St. Rita, and that will end the inning. We will be back for the top of the 4th, where Rita will look to add to the lead.
Leading off the top of the 4th inning for the St. Rita Mustangs, number 99, Bobby Atkinson, the designated hitter.
Atkinson had a single back in the second and later scored. Mustangs maintaining a 3-2 lead here on 79th and Central. Batter calls time. First pitch on the way from Zahora. This one roped to right field for a leadoff hit.
Stepping in for the Mustangs, the left fielder, number 9, Matt Dunleavy. Courtesy runner coming on for Atkinson, that is number 7, Pat Rains.
First pitch on the way to Dunleavy. This one's bloop to right. However, Rivera will make an easy catch in right field. That will be the first out of the inning.
Stepping in now with 1 out in the 4th inning, number 16, Sean McDevitt.
McDevitt, the 9-hitter for St. Rita, reached on an error back in the 2nd. Double play opportunity for the Vikings with 1 out and a runner on first. It would end the inning. That one, nice breaking ball in there for a strike from Zahora. 0-1 to start the at-bat to McDevitt. There are 2 McDevitts on the St. Rita team, one playing first and one playing third. I'm not sure if there is a relation between the two. 0-1 pitch to the third baseman McDevitt. This one's hit to the third baseman Cummings. Can't make the play.
Hit.
That will be called a hit. 1 out single for McDevitt. Runners on first and second for the top of the order. That will bring in the second baseman, Brendan Corain. 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a strikeout.
His strikeout wasn't your typical strikeout, but it was the foul ball bunt, hit him in the box. That goes down as a strikeout.
That is probably the least common strikeout you could possibly have. As
That is a fact.
when there is 2 strikes and you bunt foul, it is a strikeout. And when the ball hits yourself coming out of the box, that is a foul ball. So with a 1 and 2 count, he bunted and hit himself. After a long discussion, they finally called him out. First pitch to Corain is outside for a ball, 1-0 the count. Zahora checking on the runner at second. He throws the pitch. This one's bunted foul. Count moves to 1-1. 1-1 pitch coming from Zahora. Here it is. Runner goes at third. This one's hitting the center.
Luke Montgomery camped underneath it. Runner gets back safely to second. That is the second out of the inning.
Fly out for Brendan Corain. Big out there.
Stepping in for the Mustangs, number 4, Jalen Greer, the Missouri University commit.
Runner still on first and second following the flyout. Now 2 outs in the inning. Matt Zahora on the mound. Has had a nice day for the Vikings. First pitch from Zahora. This one's hit to short. Dornbos makes a play. Throw to second. Great
Got
play
him.
there from from Dornbos. Heads up play to throw to second as they had the force out. And that will end the inning. Rita strands 2, and we'll be back for the bottom of the 4th.
Leading off the home half of the 4th for the Vikings, number 23, Mark the Cuban Missile, Babbage. Babbage is 0 for 1 on the day with a hard line out to the left fielder. First pitch to him is on the way. That one's inside but catches the corner for strike 1. Controversial call there. Goes Rita's way.
0-1 count to Babbage now. He's 0 for 1 with a flyout. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Whoa, that one was behind him.
I don't know if he's trying to throw at him.
I think
Mark might take that one personal.
It was definitely a curveball that just got away from him there. Count is 1-1.
Babbage fouls that one straight back. 1-2 is the count.
One-two pitch on the way from Koval. That one
In
low for a ball. 2-2. Count is even. Vikings need to get some runs pretty quickly here. They're still trailing 3-2 in the bottom of the fourth. 2-2 pitch on the way. This one's hitting to right field.
Right field.
Right fielder Gavin Model camps under that one for the first out. The first out of the inning.
Now batting, Mike O'Shea.
Stepping in for the Vikings, number 7, Mike O'Shea.
First pitch to O'Shea is hit to the second baseman. Curran makes a nice throw in time. 2 outs here quickly for the Vikings.
Now batting, Alex Gasparo.
Stepping in for the Vikings, number 21, Alex Gasparo. Gas reached base via the walk back in the second inning. We'll see what he can do with 2 outs already in the fourth.
First pitch to Gas is a ball, 1-0. Gas had a nice stolen base back in the second, which led to a run scored for him. That one's right down the middle for a strike. Count moves to 1-1. Gas just another guy in the lineup for the Vikes with speed. 1-1 pitch on the way to Alex. This one chopped to third. McDevitt gloves it. Throw to first in time for the third out of the inning. Vikings go down 1-2-3. They look to hold the lead next inning. Still down 3-2 to the Mustangs.
Now batting, Gavin Model.
Leading off, for the Mustangs, number 39, Gavin Model.
First pitch, chopped to Gas at second. Easy throw to first in time for the first out of the inning. Quick out, 1 pitch out. As we said before, this is a very important game for both teams as this is a conference game. Along with that, both teams are ranked in the top 5 as of right now. According to Max Prep, St. Rita is the number 1 team in the state, followed by your St. Laurence Vikings at number 2. The Mustangs are 17-2 on the year and 4-1 in conference. Vikings just behind in conference at 3-1. Their overall record is 20-2. First pitch to Napleton is inside for a ball, 1-0. The 2 losses for the Vikings coming to De La Salle from California and the same very St. Rita team just 2 days ago. Rita has lost to Loyola and Bishop Gorman in Nevada.
2-0 pitch on the way to Napleton from Zahora. That one hits him. He'll take first.
1 out, hit by pitch there, giving them a base runner, courtesy runner. will come in for Napleton at first as he is the catcher, and it will be number 11, Jason Reese.
Now batting, Matt Callahan.
Stepping in for the Mustangs, number 3, Matt Callahan. Callahan is 1 for 2 on the 1 for 1 on the day, reaching base in the second inning via the error and singled back in the third. Pickoff attempt over at first. Callahan gets back in safely.
Reese at first got back in safely. Callahan is batting.
My bad.
It's all good, Robbie. You're still the GOAT. Another pickoff attempt. That one low. Vito had to scoop it. Kept it in front of him. Good play there.
Needed at first base. That is Jason Reese. Might have got some dirt in the old eye. Can't quite tell. Gonna bring out some contact solution. Yep, contact solution going in the eyes of Jason Reese. As we resume play from the Jason Reese eye injury, putting in some contact solution.
That one gets away from McCormick. Throw down to second, not in time. Reese will advance to
Still almost
second.
had him after the mishap behind the plate for McCormick. A little bobble. From Zahora.
That one is a breaking ball low and away for a ball, 2-0.
On the way from Zahora. He delivers. That's in the dirt. Ball 3-0.
Great
Runners
job.
Stay put.
Great job, McCormick, keeping that ball in front of him. Zahora getting a new ball on the mound. Hitters count here 3-0 to Matt Callahan, the center fielder. Pitch on the way from Zahora upstairs for a ball. 4-pitch walk to Callahan. Runner is now on first and second with one out, and that will bring up the left-handed Chris McDevitt.
Now batting, Chris McDevitt.
Order. That walk goes unharmed with the open base at first. Double play stays in order.
First pitch is low for a ball, 1-0. First baseman Chris McDevitt. 0 for 2, however, he reached with an error and scored back in the second. St. Rita has 3 runs, all coming in the second inning. 1-0 pitch from Zahora. This one's hit right back at him. He hits it. He will throw to first.
Gets the out at first.
In time for the out. Great play by Zahora. And that's 2 outs now in the inning.
Stepping in for the Mustangs, the designated hitter number 99, Bobby Atkinson. Atkinson comes into this at-bat 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles and a run scored. He steps in with 2 outs also in the inning.
Runners in scoring position on second and third. Zahora still working for the Vikings. His pitch to Atkinson is hit, fouled on the first baseline, out of play. Nice hands from Coach Kyle Wood over there by the dugout.
Purebred athlete, Coach Wood.
Coach Wood, a graduate of Purdue, where he played his baseball career at.
Also, Frontier League MVP, playing for the Windy City Thunderbolts out of Crestwood, Illinois.
Zahora checking on the runners. 0-1 pitch, outside for a ball. Count evens at 1-1. More people making their way onto the berm to watch this great baseball game. A lot of students here today, which is what you love to see.
1-1 pitch to Atkinson. That one catches the outside corner. Strike 2. 1-2 is the count to Atkinson.
Great frame job there from Matt McCormick behind the plate.
One-two pitch.
Big pitch coming here from Zahora on the way. In the dirt.
Good job by McCormick smothering that one, keeping it in front. Two-two pitch on the way from Zahora. He steps off. Zahora sets, delivers, jams him. Gas giving chase to that one. He makes the play. Good range by Gasparo into deep, shallow center field, calling off Montgomery. And that'll end the inning. Zahora pitches out of a jam, and the Vikes will come up to bat in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, Ryan Cummings.
For 1 on the day. Leading off the home half of the 5th inning for the Vikings, number 8, Ryan Cummings. He steps in 0 for 1 on the day. takes first pitch strike. 0-1 is the count. That's a curveball outside. Count evens at 1.
Cummings is 0-1. However, his at-bat was a success as he moved the runner from second to third, which later helped score a run. 1-1 pitch on the way from Koval to Cummings. Almost hit him inside. Count was a 2-1. Two-one pitch on the way. That one's upstairs. Good eye from Cummings. 3-1 now is the count. Koval working quickly. 3-1 pitch. That one's inside. Great. Oh, they called a strike. Wow.
Wow.
That one looked way inside. Cummings was sprinting down to first already, as the Vikings always do when they draw a walk. He thought he had the walk there.
If Ryan really wanted to, he probably could have leaned into that one and taken that one.
I thought that was inside. Umpire disagreed, however. Count is now full. Cummings chops this one down the third base line. Foul ball. Just foul. That could have been an extra base hit if that one was fair, as that one was right down the line. Full count pitch on the way to Cummings. That one's low and away. Good eye from Cummings as he draws the leadoff walk.
Now batting, Luke Montgomery.
Stepping in for the Vikings, number 1, Luke Montgomery.
Montgomery is 0 for 1. However, he did have an RBI in his last at-bat.
That RBI set up by Ryan Cummings back in the second inning. First pitch to Montgomery on the way. Check that. Pickoff attempt at first. Cummings back in safely.
Nobody out here with a runner on first. This is the time for the Vikings to attack. With the 9-hitter up and the the top of the order coming up. First pitch on the way to Monty.
Monty squares, pulls back. Ball catches the outside corner for strike 1. 0-1 is the count to Montgomery.
One pitch coming here.
Monty squares, pickoff attempt at first. Cummings back in safely.
Third baseman running in every time Monty squares the bunt. Let's see if he does here at 0-1 count, runner on first. I wouldn't be surprised.
Indeed,
there
he does.
Is.
Here comes the pitch. Monty pulls back again.
That one's outside. Good eye for Monty. 1-1 the count now. Monty watching the signs from third from Coach Pete. He gets him, steps into the box. Another pickoff attempt at first. Cummings back in safely. We have an update as there is a pitcher throwing in the bullpen, and it seems to be Vito Valinkis, the sophomore. Hard-throwing pitcher, Vito is.
Monty squares to bunt again. Third baseman McDevitt.
Cummings takes off. Oh,
slash.
Monty pops this one straight up in the
Cummings needs to
infield.
get back to first. Catch is made, and Cummings makes it back to first base in time. Monty with the slash, they call it, the bunt pullback swing.
Now batting, Jake Vera.
And Monty popped that one straight up in the air for the first out of the inning.
Stepping in for the Vikes, right fielder number 5, Jake Vera.
Vera 1 for 2 on the day as he scored a run back in the first following a single and 2 stolen bases. He has wheels.
Koval checks in over at first base. Cummings back in safely.
Another pickoff attempt. Cummings back in safe once again. First pitch coming from Koval. Another
Check
pickoff attempt once again. Very aware what the Vikings like to do. Hit and runs. Small ball.
Cummings not the fastest guy in our lineup, but can steal bases whenever he desires. Koval does have some interest in him though.
First pitch to Vera.
Bunts.
Nice bunt.
With
He
his
might
speed,
beat
he
this
might
one,
beat that one.
and he will.
Does. Safe. Good bunt by Jake Vera.
He is a speedster. Beautiful bunt placed directly between the catcher and the pitcher, and he just beats the throw to first. Runners now on first and second with one out for guess who?
Now batting,
the slugging catcher, number 25, Matt McCormick.
McCormick is 0 for 1 the day with a walk. However, the one he missed, he just got under it and flew out all the way to the warning track. This kid has limitless power at the high school level. That's why he's heavily recruited and committed to West Virginia. Outfield shifted to the right. Center fielder shaded to the right field. However, there's a big gap in left center.
Shortstop Jalen Greer is also shifted up the middle.
First pitch to McCormick in their first strike, 0-1. Good pitch on the outside corner from Koval. Big at bat here for the Vikings as they have their best hitter up with a runner in scoring position. 0-1 pitch.
That one's outside for ball 1. Count evens at 1.
Good eye there from Matt as the catcher tried to frame that one just a little outside, however. And Koval steps off, fakes his throw to second.
Call that one the inside move. Koval sets, delivers.
Pitch on the way.
Outside, ball 2.
Good eye once again from McCormick. Two and 1 the count to McCormick now. Koval checking on Cummings at second to pitch. This one's hit to first.
Rolls that one over. He will move the runners into second and third. With 2 outs already in the inning, stepping in the South Carolina recruit, Vito Valinkis.
And they're going to intentionally walk Vito to load the bases, and that will bring up shortstop Matt Dornbos.
You would think this is a sign of somewhat disrespect to Dornbos, intentionally walking Vito to get to Dornbos. They don't call him no juice for nothing.
Let's see what he can do here. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Huge opportunity for the Vikings to tie it and take the lead potentially. Koval still pitching for St. Rita. His first pitch to Dornbos catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-1.
Dornbos has been somewhat of a consistent bat in the Vikings lineup. Oh, 1 to Dornbos on the way. Fouled back. 0-2.
0-2 count here. This next pitch is the biggest one of the game. Bases loaded, 2 outs for Matt Dornbos, the senior. Vikings trailing 3-2 here in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch on the way from Koval, way outside, 1-2. One and two the count now. Pitch on the way from Koval. That one's outside once again. Count moves to 2-2. Two the count with 2 outs. Bases loaded. Pitch on the way from Koval. Dornbos pops this one straight up and out of play, staying alive. Count remains 2-2 here.
Koval.
2-2 remains the count. Cole sets and deals. Dornbos hits this one, and it will get through!
Here comes Jake Vera around third. He's going to come into home safely. Vikings retake the lead on a 2-out base hit by Matt Dornbos.
Dornbos taking advantage of the intentional walk to Vito, comes up big in the clutch for the Vikings, and they retake the lead, and that will bring up left fielder Mark Babbage.
Pinch runner for Vito Volinkis. That's Anthony Leonard stepping on to second base. Big Duke fan. Big basketball
Another
fan.
member of the basketball team.
Basketball
Anthony
player
Leonard.
trading in for basketball player.
It's like he's subbing
Tag
in.
team.
It's like he's subbing in.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. Crazy how this works.
I
Runners
didn't
on
hear the
first
horn.
and second, 2
Illegal
outs.
substitution, they might call. I didn't hear the horn.
Good one. Good one, Robbie. Mark Babbage with runners on first and second and 2 outs. Vikings have retaken the lead here in the bottom of the fifth after a very clutch at-bat for Matt Dornbos.
First pitch to Babbage on the way. That one's strike one. Might have been a little bit low. That's a good take from Babbage. Not his pitch. Umpire thought otherwise. Oh.
This one fouled off.
Straight back. 0-2 is the count to Babbage.
Babbage 0 for 2 on the day with 2 flyouts. 0-2 count to him. See if he can right the ship here.
2 hard hit balls by Babbage, though. He hits
Indeed.
the ball always.
He always hits the ball hard. That's why they don't call him the Cuban Missile for nothing. Pick-up attempt.
That one hits Leonard in the back.
Oh, 2 count. That one outside. Pitcher hit a spot, however, it was outside. 1-2 the count now. One and two the count on Mark Babbage. Pitch on the way. This one's popped up, but foul. Stays alive. Good at bat here from Babbage.
Koval sets, delivers. Babbage skies this one into right field. Model camped underneath. Makes the play for the third out of the inning. But great inning from the Vikings, putting up 2 runs and retake the lead. The clutch hit from Matt Dornbos with 2 outs, scoring 2 runs. And we will catch you back here for the top of the 6th.
And we have a returning guest here today, former announcer for YouTube and the Cube, Corey DeLaurentis. He would like to make a special announcement.
How's it going? It's great to be back, Billy.
Hi, Corey. How are you doing?
How's the season been?
Season's been very good. The Vikings are 20-2 currently.
Tell me some special things. What have you seen that excites you? Some things that scare you?
For the Vikings, I would have to say what excites me is their ability to come back, as you see here today. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Matt Dornbos clutches up and gets a big hit. Takes the lead back. And obviously we have great hitters on our lineup in Vito, Matt, and very good speed in Jake Vera, and Gass, and Montgomery.
Yeah, we did see a little bit in the beginning. We started off a little sloppy with the errors. Got 4 as of right now.
All
So I
coming
think
in the
we-
second inning.
Yes.
Very tough second inning for the
So
Vikings.
if we keep that from happening again.
I agree. Zahora's pitched a great game. However, the defense in the second inning kind of struggled. Other than that, he's been great. And we will have a pinch hitter here.
Number 25.
Number 25, Al Holguin. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna let you guys get back to this inning. Then I'll come back with my special report. Tell you what I saw.
Sounds great, Corey. First pitch on the way to Holguin is outside for a ball. 1-0 to start the at-bat. He's pinch hitting for Matt Dunleavy, the left fielder. Righty on lefty matchup here. Nice breaking ball, however, it is low for a ball. 2-0 the count. Pitch on the way from Zahora. This one's chopped to second. Gas will run in, make the play, throw in time. Nice stretch there from Vito for the first side of the inning.
The whip is what they call him with that arm slot. Whipping it around, sidearm, and over the top. Great play by Gas.
Sean McDevitt stepping in for the Mustangs. The 9-hitter playing third base. This one's hit down the first base line. Vito chasing after it, however, it is out of play. Like the hustle from Vito despite that ball being completely out of play. Still ran after it. If you're just joining us, we're in the top of the 6th right now. Vikings have just taken the lead back in the bottom of the 5th, 4-3. Matt Zahora still pitching for the Vikings starting pitcher today. His pitch is in the dirt for a ball, 1-1. He has pitched very well. However, back in the second inning, the team gave up 3 runs on 4 errors. That pitch is in there for a strike. Count moves to 1-2. One-two pitch on the way. Nice breaking ball. However, McDevitt makes contact. Gas will make the catch. A little blooper in the infield for the second out of the inning. That'll bring us to the top of the Mustang order. Brennan Corain stepping in, the second baseman. 0 for 2 on the day. 0 for 3 on the day with a ground out, strikeout, and fly out. Zahora's only strikeout on the day. First pitch to Corain is low and inside for a ball, 1-0. Middle infielder's deep. Cummings on the grass at third base. 1-0 pitch coming from Zahora. This one's chopped to Vito at first. Makes a nice play. Quick 1, 2, 3, 4. Zahora in the top of the 6th. And then we will be back for the bottom of the 6th where the Vikings look to add some insurance runs.
Now batting, Mike O'Shea.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th inning for the Vikings, number 7, Mike O'Shea, the designated hitter in the Vikings lineup today. O'Shea is 0 for 2 on the day with a fly out and a ground out. O'Shea, just a junior, been getting a lot of designated hitting slots in the lineup this year.
Indeed. He moved into the Vikings lineup about 3 weeks ago. He's hit fairly well for the Vikings. First pitch to him is in there for a strike, 0-1. Second pitch, swing and a miss. Count quickly, 0-2. 0-2 pitch on the way to O'Shea. Makes contact to the first baseman. He will call off the pitcher and take it to the bag himself for the first out.
Now batting, Alex Gasparo.
Following the ground out, that will bring up second baseman Alex Gasparo. Alex has had a very nice day hitting and in the field. He had a double play himself back in the 4th inning. Very big double play. First pitch to Gas is in there for a strike, 0-1. He also had a nice stolen base back in the 2nd inning, which led to a run scored. 0-1 pitch is low and away for a ball, 1-1. One pitch on the way from Koval. In there for a strike, 1-2. Koval works fairly quickly, and the count is quickly 1-2. Pitcher's count here for Koval. From the windup, that one hit hardly into the Rita dugout. Count remains 1-2. Hope everybody's okay down there. 1-2 pitch on the way from Gas. This one's
He
hit
reaches out, flies that one. Gavin Model camped underneath it, makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, Ryan Cummings.
First pitch to Ryan Cummings is upstairs for a ball. I'm sorry, that was in there for a strike. Looked upstairs. In there for a strike, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on the way from Koval. This one's roped down the third base line, however, foul. Quickly, 0-2 once again. Oh and 2. That one's outside for a ball, 1-2. The catcher tried to frame it. Umpire said it was outside for a ball, 1-2. Pitch on the way. That one's low and away. 2-2. Good eye from Cummings. Two-two pitch on the way to Cummings. That one's high inside for a ball. Great job of Cummings. Starting the count 0-2 has worked it to full, 3-2. Full count pitch to Cummings, and he pops this one straight up. Shortstop Jalen Greer calls out the third baseman McDevitt, makes the play for the 3rd out of the inning. Vikes go down 1-2-3. However, we are coming into the top of the 7th, and the Vikings can win it, leading 4-3.
McCormick taking over on the mound, and Zahora taking over behind the plate. McCormick looking to close this one out.
Now batting, Jalen Greer.
Leading off the top of the 7th for the Mustangs will be shortstop Jalen Greer. Greer is 0 for 3 on the day. Heart of the Mustangs order up with Matt McCormick pitching. First pitch is upstairs for a ball, 1-0.
Pitch on the way to Greer.
McCormick,
That one
hard,
fouled straight back.
very hard throwing pitcher. Matt McCormick is.
From McCormick to Greer. Strike 2, swing and a miss. Big hack by. He was hunting the fastball and McCormick gave it to him but blew it right past him.
Very, very fast pitcher, like I said.
Here comes the 1-2 from McCormick. This is a big out right here.
Ooh, chin music high
Fastball
and
runs
inside.
up and in. 2-2's the count.
Two pitch. McCormick from the windup sets and deals. Fouled. Greer just stays alive. Another ball going into the Queen of Peace parking lot known as the Wasteland, because we are not getting those balls back. McCormick, long pause here, getting his sign. Shakes off Zahora. Now he gets his sign. 2-2 pitch on the way. Strike 3 called.
Strike 3.
Got him looking for the first out in the 7th. Now batting the right fielder, Gavin Model.
First pitch from McCormick on the way. Strike takes Zahora's glove off.
Very hard throw there. It took Zahora's glove completely off. Interesting switch as the pitcher and catcher just switched as Zahora threw the first 6 innings and McCormick caught for him. Now they switched. McCormick pitching and Zahora behind the plate doing the catching. 0-1 pitch on the way. Down the middle for a strike. 0-2. Big pitch there from McCormick. Hard throwing fastball.
Model steps in 0-2. McCormick winds up, delivers. Fouled off by Model.
Oh, 2 pitch on the way from McCormick. This one's high, but Model puts a charge into this one down the left field line.
Babbage giving chase.
Out of play.
Good effort by 3 Viking defenders.
Babbage, Cummings, and Dornbos all chasing after that one. However, that one went out of play as Model stays alive. 0-2 the count. Huge pitch coming here. 0-2 still. 1 out to Gavin Model. Righty on lefty matchup. Model
Time
calls
called
time.
in the box.
McCormick still on the mound. Very interesting tactic here. He winds up and delivers. 0-2 pitch. Catches the outside corner. Back-to-back looking Ks for Matt McCormick. And after that strikeout, that will bring up the catcher Luke Napleton. Vikings lead 4-3 here. Top of 7, 2 outs. McCormick in to close. First pitch to Napleton. This one's hit. Gas gets under it, and the Vikings will win. A huge bounce back win for the Vikings. And they tie the season series with St. Rita Mustangs. And thank you for joining us. Big win for the Vikings. And I think player of the game has to go to Matt Dornbos. Despite the couple errors from Dornbos, he bounced back with a big clutch 2-run single with the bases loaded. back in the 5th inning, and that was the game-winning hit, and the Vikings
Player
win
of the
4-3.
Player of the game, Matt Dornbos.
Thank you for joining us.
And we have a Corey D's player of the game. I'm going to go with Matt Zahora. Because the runs were on the board, it makes him look like he didn't do that good of a job, but trust me, he did. That was beautiful performance. Only got 5 hits for the Mustangs. Good job, Matt Zahora. You'll get a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup after the game.
Thank you, Corey. And as always, from me and Robbie, thank you for joining us. Stay classy, Burbank.